Once upon a time, there was a story told, a memory of our people, so often of old, with a start so promising we often recall, but sadly the ending, no guarantee of all. Thinking of happily ever after, a myth or just a dream, that life will bring us joy and love, or so it would seem, but no matter the ending, our memories will stay. So cherish the stories, and so let us pray. Memory is a broken mirror, shattered fragments of past life, reflecting the moments that give each of us strife. Bright gleams of light fading away soon, blurring the lines of reality and dreams that we swoon. The harder we try to focus and to recall, the more the memories slip away and begin to fall. Pieces of life that make us who we are, beautiful shards of memories, dreams and far.
Hello, hello, hello. It's Apex here with another stream on Saturday. How's it going? How's it doing? So yes, we've decided to play GENIE Reprise. So this is a game that I've chosen for today on the stream because we haven't got any content to make today. So as you can currently see, it is £5.79 in the UK, and it was published by East Asia Soft Limited, also developed by Asia Soft Limited and Tongguk Boulder, is that how you say it? I can never pronounce the name. The release date was the 14th of the 2nd, 2024. The game's an action adventure. The game rating is PEGI 7, and the approximate size of the game is 17.6 gigabytes. And if you guys are interested in the game, that is the link there of where you can get it from on Xbox, and there is a bit of info about it. So, with that being said, let's boot it up and see what it's all about after I change over to the overlay. There we go. To be honest, I didn't even know East Asia Soft actually made this game. So that was news to me. I didn't even look to see who actually made it. Oh, Xbox. Fucking hell. I'm getting fed up with this. Alright, let me reboot the Xbox. Actually, I'm going to hard reboot it, like someone suggested the other day. So just bear with me, chat, while I reboot the Xbox. Right, let's see what happens now. Oh, interesting. My headset actually connected straight away this time. That's amazing, because every other time it doesn't connect. Okay, so why is my USBs not connecting? Oh, they have connected. Apparently it's not telling me this time. Okay, interesting. So Genie. There we go. Just a hard reboot fixes it. No problem. Unreal Engine 4. Hey, Volvo, what's up, dude? How's it going? I never understand games that make you sign in again when you're already signed in. It just doesn't make sense. Right, gameplay. Hide casual int. No. Crosshair, yes. Volume. Let's turn this down to 50 so you guys can hear me. Hopefully this game ain't too low because it's just gone down in my headset. Display brightness, we'll turn it up by 2. Yes. Controls. Hey, they got inverted y-axis. Let's go. And that is it. Right, let's start a new game. Are you sure?
Once upon a time,
Didn't we
there
just hear
was a
this?
story told, a memory of our people, so often of old, with a start so promising, we often recall, but sadly the ending, no guarantee of all. Thinking of happily ever after, a myth or just a dream, that life will bring us joy and love, or so it will seem, but no matter the ending, our memories will stay.
Hey, Corpse,
So
how's it going, dude?
cherish the stories, and so let us pray.
Coopsie!
Memory is a broken mirror, shattered fragments of
I'm
past
gonna sneak a
life,
smoke.
reflecting the moments
can't believe you
that
found
give
weed.
each of us
Are you
strength.
kidding?
Bright
People were probably
beams
growing
of
this
light,
before they realized they
fading
needed
very
food.
soon, blurring the lines of reality and dreams that we swoon.
You want me to do
The
that?
harder we try to focus and to recall,
You want me to do that?
memories slip away and begin to fall. Pieces of life that make us who we are. Beautiful shards.
Yeah, so everyone, this is the new Airy game that Tim didn't tell you about. And off to the sunrise. Is this a walking sim? I believe so, from what I've seen.
For coming in second.
Achievement! Part 1 already. What are the achievements? So there's 16 achievements. Oh, look, all we got to do is walk. We just got to complete the parts, and then we can 100% it. There you go. That's all you got to do, Corpse. Nice, easy game for you. You don't even have to collect anything. What is all of this stuff? Whoa, what the hell is that? It's a sprint button. Hey, look, it's Frodo. Wish listed. Yeah, you literally, by the looks of it, you just walk around. And then you get all the achievements. I'm guessing you got to collect this purple stuff. That's why it's going up. Really looks good, the game. Graphics look amazing. Graphics look so good, but there's nothing else we can do. So literally we can only walk around, I can't do anything else. What happened to the sound then? That was a bit glitchy. Oh, you can actually see the beam of where the stuff is. Didn't realise that. Any more beams? There's a beam all the way down there. Is that where we got to go? Wow, look at that dragon. Holy shizer. Jesus. A 40 stream streak. Damn. I think you're the highest one so far. 40. That's crazy. There it is. What is with the burning, by the way? Because, oh, it's these lanterns. They make such a noise. Right, what do we do now then? Oh. Okay. Looks like a teleport of some kind. So is that all we do in this game, is walk around, find crystals, and then collect the crystals, and then go into the next portal? It's running since your week off work, I think. It's running? Do you mean raining? Or maybe a bit before? Wait, I'm so confused. Whoa, what the hell? Find it and look at the light. Whoa. Holy dude, we're going to heaven. Oh, your streak.
Last night I had a dream of an unknown wizard, quite strange. He spoke in a language I'd never heard before, a single word that changed. He said that I had been chosen, and in the same breath cursed. He said, "Lula, you must retrieve the genie of your people. That is your task first." Because of my resilience
Oh,
and
crap.
sight, I'd been blessed.
I knew there was something I forgot.
The wizard said, "Go now. You must pass the test."
That's going to happen to me every time I boot up my stream. I'm going to forget to put the fishing game on. No, this is the game that I picked for today. We've got no more content. We've done all the content now. So now I'm just picking games. Right, the fishing game is active. So I've taken the redeemer away from the fishing game because it just doesn't work how I want it to. So now you just type it in chat. You have to enable it every time. Ooh, we got a jellyfish. So that's like on top of the mountain. It's up there, I think. How do we get up? Oh no, it's over that side. It's over that side. Look into the lights.
A wizard who wants the genie for own is making his way up the mountain alone, for if he obtains it, our fate is sealed. We'll never again choose our own path to yield.
Let me move the achievements, 'cause it's in the way. I'm sorry, chat, if you was listening to that. Kind of missed it now, because the game don't pause when you push the Xbox menu. I think I need a drink. My throat is all groggy. Is Jesus coming to get us or whatever? I keep
I
looking into the
felt a
light.
call to go. I had to answer it. So I set off. I could not linger a bit. Though the path may be long and the journey hard, I had no fear, for I knew I'd go far. Though I may walk alone, I knew I was not, for my guide unseen was never forgot. I knew I had a mission, a task I must do, and I knew it was my own, only I could pull through. The sun rose slowly, and the sky did light. I had to embark on a journey of might. To the mountain of fire I had to go, to complete this task that only so.
To complete this task, but only so. We've got to go into the light, where heaven will find us soon. Where the hell's the light? Oh, there it is. It's hiding behind this building. Ooh.
The genie once gave us choice and free will, but now no path is ours to fill. The shamans say that I'm a weaver and a walker, only I have that right to stalk her. We have hunters and fishers, collectors and keepers. In this village we are all equal seekers, but I have been blessed with a special fate. The shamans have granted me a different path to take.
She's talking quicker than the writing's happening. How many of these things are there? Where's the next one? It's over here again. It's kind of annoying that there's no sprint button. I'd like to sprint a little.
Weavers of words, of stories untold, the keepers of tales that must be retold. Poets and singers, their songs will resound, the warp and woof of our history found. Walkers of paths, the wanderers and dreamers, asking of questions, no fear of the unknown, searching for answers and seeking the light, to brighten the corners of our minds so bright. No one has ever come back to the village. No one has ever looked back again. The weavers and walkers have gone far away. The stories and answers they'll never betray.
Hey, part 2. Mother, that's all you gotta do. We are now on part 2, everybody. Easy achievements. Oh, there's a gate. How do we get through the gate? Hello? I swear something just popped up then. What the fuck? Where did you come from? And that is how you open the gate. Go away, crows. No one likes you. I'm not gonna lie, the graphics are really good on this game. Unreal Engine. Didn't they just announce Unreal Engine 6? And they've barely even touched 5 with games yet. That's crazy. We are in the church of what's left of it. We are leaving before we burn. So otherwise we're going to burn to death. The evil within us. One more to collect. Now the portal should be active. Wherever it is. Oh look, I was literally heading the right way. How cool was that? Look into the light.
I
Oh,
remember
it's a
Mother.
person.
I recall her sweet face, though she had to leave me without even a trace. She was determined to find a way to break the spell. The genie's return was the only thing that could help. She was certain she was a weaver, not a walker that day, but the shamans had spoken and she
Was she a
had no
vampire or
say.
something?
So she left me in sorrow, her dreams unfulfilled. And I have dreamt of her ever since, and the village she left still.
We gotta take out the crows. Oh, it's literally right here. Whoa.
The day she left was cold and wet. The tall grasses had not been met. In a black dress and hair of night, she waded out into the light. She gazed above into the sky. The wind made her look like a patch of summer high. Her arms were clutched to her chest. I felt her sorrow ran with zest.
This place looks so small compared to the other place we were in. That little village.
As I watched her go, I thought of tears and the words that we would never share, of a life that could have been, but was never meant to be there. The rain kept falling all around, but I was standing still in time, for I knew in my heart the longest goodbye was mine.
Everything is such a rhyme. I'm falling asleep. Holy damn. No, I'm kidding. I'm not falling asleep. It's actually relaxing though. It's a nice little relaxing game. Hey, the bot's finally working. Jesus.
I close my eyes and see a sorrowful sight, her shattered soul in the candlelight. My father's heart deeply wounded and sore, his daughter's tears he can't ignore. I feel the urge to capture this scene through a painting of colour and sheen, but all I can do is run in the rain, feeling the drops like glass on my skin. I run to the shoreline and find my reprieve, where the sand, water and sky all weave a tapestry of solace and peace, where I can finally find my release.
Ooh, what you releasing?
For 10 long winters I've delved in my mind. Is life just a long goodbye? A bright spark of imperfection in a sea of nothing sublime? For this reason the shamans called her a walker, not a weaver of fate, for she had no answers, only questions, a journey of faith to take. A journey to find the genie, to fill her heart's cracked vessel, a path of mystery and wonder, an answer she must unravel.
Unravel. Is that in the church? Do we have to now look at the statue? No? Most randomest corner. Could have put it in front of the statue.
The genie I'm seeking seems so far away, a secret so deep I might never find the way. What power could it hold? What difference could it make? Could it harbour the freedom it seems I must take? I worry I'm wrong, I worry I'm lost, but I'll keep on searching no matter the cost. The answer's so close yet so far away. I'm searching for the genie. Here I will stay.
Alright, next chapter. Achievement! Where, oh where do we go? Can we pull the lever and go? Brrrah. Literally, there's only one way to go. It's a nice little shelter. Guess we walk across this random bridge that they built. And the portal is going to show up where? Right across the bridge. Look into the lights.
Rafiso and I were two of a kind. Our friendship was strong and our blissful love blind. We'd meet in the fields where the sky was so blue and run until dusk with no shoes on view. We'd return home for supper with feet quite a mess, and we knew that our friendship would stand the test. As we grew, our affections grew ever more strong. Our love for each other would last oh so long. We'd found our true halves, our one and only soul, the kind of love that would never grow old.
It's a little love story. Why did they put it so far? Why? It's like 100 miles away. No, it's this way. So far away, bro. Why? It's right at the beginning. Look into the lights.
As I sat there with Rafiso by my side, the sun slowly set and the summertime tide. I felt a sadness and a longing in his eyes that made my heart ache and my spirit cry. He held my hand and we watched the light. His face was sullen, his words so slight. He looked at me and kissed me on my head and said, "I have to go," my heart filled with dread.
Oh, was that it? Was it behind here? I weren't looking to see where the location was. It is behind here.
My heart was overwhelmed with sorrow. As he said goodbye and made his way, I asked if he knew he'd be alone tomorrow. He said it was the only life he could not delay. Our friendship has meant so much to me, but he knew he must go and make his own way. The fear of emptiness was greater than his fear of being alone. So he said goodbye, and I had nothing more to say.
Oh, that didn't rhyme. Oh, really? You put it all the way back over there again? Alright. What kind of fish is Coop's gonna get? Oh, he got a new fish. Just got stuck on something random then. So it's over there again where we first started. Well, not when we first started, but the last thing that we found. Look into the light. Where is it? The hell? Where is it? There it is.
The soft caress of your words and deeds, naught can compare to your silence and lack of being. The jovial tones that filled the air.
I like how
as
the
we lay
laser is
upon
still in it.
mossy ground. A flower placed in my hair. You admired your handiwork so fair, your platitudes so sweet, yet knowing that my love you'd never meet. Forever, you said, your breath upon my cheek, lying there in a bed of blooms so meek.
And that's the end of that one. Chapter 4. Ooh. We're like in the middle of goo. I think this was recently on sale and I didn't know it was. I think that's where I got it from because I was looking up some sales and I brought some games when they went on sale. And I think this is where I got it from. Wow. Are we going to meet the dragon? This looks like a place where a dragon would live. Ooh, nice statue. Hello. That's literally where I'm standing. How convenient.
"'Twas a time of ancient lore, when we huddled by the fire, in animal skins like one great choir, of a millennial conversation to each a true desire. We sipped leaf wine and made a light, till fire opals gave us sight, salamanders writhing in the blaze,
Salamander.
as fire snakes lazy ribbons gaze. A dream within a dream, a sight so grand, more beautiful than death or night's own command."
See, now that one rhymed at the end. Such a small place. I don't even know where we are. How are we ending up in these places?
"'Twas something in our past so deep, though knowledge we had tried to keep, the secrets etched on ancient walls, spoken down the ages' halls. We'd grown complacent, blind and numb, the truth obscured, no longer to come. Or maybe nothing, just a dream of minds that thought they were supreme. The drawings on the cave walls were no more than a child's doodles, nothing to explore."
Ooh, straight in the middle.
"I dreamed I was entombed, and mother said with a sigh, 'The vultures can't pick you, my sweetest of pies. My love for you is so deep, I won't leave you in this heap. I'm here to clean the spaces of gold rings and bare knuckles. Fear not the worms, for in death we remain vermivorous. Fear not your languid spine, I'm here to make us both entwine. We'll be scarabs entwined in this tomb, side by side, till the end of time.'"
Till the end of time. But that was a nice easy one. Part 5. Oh, we're on the beach. We're on a beach with a little village. Guessing we can only go around the edge. Wonder if there's a natural way to get into the village. Oh, it's a Christmas tree. Someone messed up that square. Someone forgot to patch the square. I got this feeling that that square is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be under the ground for the spawn point of those things that we're collecting. Somebody forgot to push it under the ground.
The fisher lives a quiet life, away from village strife. On the shore of the sea he does dwell, in a simple hut he built himself. His skin is brown from the sun, his clothes are nearly done. His hair and beard are long and unkempt, as if never cut or combed once in his life. He spends his days fishing away, casting his line in the bay. He's a man of solitude and peace, living in nature's embrace.
Shame we can't get inside the village. Looks like we're only walking around the edges.
The fisher never took a wife and had no kids. No one knew from whence he'd come. The villagers thought him quite eccentric, for he'd never eat the fish he'd caught, but trade them for the simple goods of life, no matter the weather, day or night. I once saw him pick a grasshopper from a reed. He held it gently in his hand like a precious seed, dabbed it with a bit of honey wild he'd gathered, and ate it whole, not a single thing he'd squandered.
Okay, that didn't rhyme.
The fisher had a plan that he would not depart, to catch each fish individually by its own art. My father said to him, take a basket of this sort, to travel with the fish and keep them in a single retort. But the fisher stayed his course and said with a smile, I must carry my catch all together, mile by mile. My father then offered a net for his catch to be strong, but the fisher would not take it. He said nothing was wrong. The fisher had a purpose that he would not alter. He collected his fish, each one unique and a filter.
Yep, that didn't rhyme either. To the next. Making me walk around.
I sat and watched the fisher quite still, his eyes on the skies without a thrill. He asked me why I had no shoes. I asked him why he had no too. He said he had no need to wear. I thought it odd, I must be fair, but something told me he was wise. For shoes or not, he'd seen the skies.
Surely it's the last one, right?
A hermit half mad, so they say, who runs with wild abandon each day. Though his feet are sore and his soles are bare, he does not wish for shoes to wear. He likes to feel the earth beneath, to feel each moment in life to breathe. Though it's hard and rough, it's something dear, for that is why he chooses to go without shoes here.
Nope, still one more.
Though the world may say I'm mad for caring more than I have had, I say it's truer madness still to collect more than we need to fill the void of life's emptiness, for in the end it's us who are possessed.
Oh, was that the end of that one? I thought it was going to continue. I thought he was going to continue a bit more.
Riddle me this, of what I speak, a tale of a king and a fish so meek. The king with his wealth had no peace of mind. The fish without it could still be kind. The moral of this I'm sure you can see. It's not the things that you possess that set you free.
Be free. It's got to be the last one, surely.
A king who hoarded all he saw was master of the things he'd store. He gathered riches, yet his need increasingly he'd want for more. His every whim was met, though his kingdom sadly fell. The more he gained, the more he'd jealously hoard. His wife and son neglected, he'd pile up his wealth in a chamber sealed away by a key. A son so young and filled with glee found the key to set him free from the chamber of his dad. The door he opened, delighted and glad.
There's another one. Who would have thought a small island could have so many poems?
The king ran to the treasure room with a fearful crash, but sadly his son lay beneath the gold in a deadly mash. He dug with might and main, but his efforts were in vain, for his only son was now lost, and his love too late he did gain. He had collected things of wealth, but the only thing that mattered was gone, and the king in grief and sorrow wept for what he had done.
Jesus, how many of these are there?
The king once had riches, a fortune to behold, but now he's grown wise and his treasures he sold. He gave away all that was his to the poor, and he set out alone to live without more. Was this mad fisher once a king? I found it hard to believe, but he said, "Lula, wisdom comes at a cost, and it's not easy to retrieve." He had a saying to share, "It's wisdom the owl does bring. The wings of knowledge only stretch at twilight's ring."
Oh my god. This is going on way too long now.
Rain, rain, came down today, a lesson to learn. That much I say, the time to change I can't deny, but only if I choose to try. Hope is seen in the darkest skies, a chance to change our destiny lies. A rumble of thunder, a sudden surprise, reminds me of hope and its sweet surprise.
Oh, look, it's that white square again.
You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
Hey, Goff, let's go.
The fisher looked up at the sky with a smile. His wild eyes spoke wisdom, and I saw it too. He said, "Lula, seek the middle way between all and nothing, and you'll find it today. It's a secret place deep in your mind, where the genie you'll find if you search and you're kind. The greatest secret of all is that there's no big mystery. When you find the genie, you'll even know the
Oh,
gods
look at that little flower you got. It's just sprouting out of the ground. This is crazy, the amount that's on this level that we've got to go through.
A madman spoke of a genie. It made no sense to me that there was a secret of no secret at all, but I listened to his call. He said he'd been told by a wizard in a dream to search for a genie, or so it did seem. Was it a dream or was it real? I can no longer tell. Are we all in a dream? Is a godly being real? I'm starting to feel confused beyond belief. I can only hope the genie is true, and the madman's words will ring true.
Finally, Jesus, that was so long. Oh, it's nice and snowy now. Begin part 4. What is this? 6. This is 6. We're on level 6. Yay. What the hell are all this? I didn't even see that. Hydrate. Hydrate from the Gulf. Thank you for the hydrate, Goff. Oh, what are these buildings? Well, I can't walk over those rocks. Rude. Right, now's where is it going to spawn? Is it going to be right in the middle of the ice? Nope, it's somewhere near the building. Nice and cold today so far. Not that cold. Sun's already out where I am. Starting to slowly warm up, but not as much as it was yesterday or the day before.
The summit beckons me to come and go. I ponder if my mother faced this way. Did she march against the wind and snow? Forsaking all that held her back, she'd stay. No matter what I hear the wind, I'm sure your singing carries me away. You sing
Sun and clouds.
You sing.
Yeah, no, it's
and I
clear
can
sky
walk
for
the
us.
elements today.
Got a couple of clouds, but not enough to cover the sun. So the sun is like coming through, starting to slowly warm up again. But I don't think it's going to be that much. Hopefully it's not that much. Let me have a look at the weather and see what they said. Because I don't even know what it's going to be today.
Your beauty so fair.
Well, it's already 22 degrees. Apparently it's going to go up to 25.
So close and sincere. Your eyes like the snow, so pure and serene. My love for you grows, 'tis ever so keen.
25 ain't bad.
Your face like a rose, so delicate and pale. Your charm so profound, I can scarce exhale. Your lips like the mist, so soft and divine.
19.
My eyes forever yours, my soul so entwined. Your touch like a spark, so warm and alive. Your presence
The hell's with the music?
so strong, desire I Your voice like a harp, so sweet and melodic. My heart so enchanted and soul so romantic.
Why did the music all of a sudden change? Calm yourself, music.
The chill of winter comes so strong. It brings the pale promise of hope so long.
I prefer the
Though
winter.
summer's end may
Can we have the
seem so
winter,
wrong,
please?
it's a sign of new life to come along. Though the green of summer's quickly gone, we'll brave the cold and stay strong. Though spring will bring no promise of return, we'll remember the warmth in our hearts to learn. Though summer may have sworn no reprieve, we'll still sing, trusting in what we believe.
You can't even hear her talking because the music's so loud. Calm yourself, music, calm yourself. Nobody needs to hear you. We want to hear the poem. Yeet.
We may come to regret that we bemoaned the florid heat of summer now flown. As the new grass lights the air with a gleam, we hear the promise of spring in the stream. Winter groans in the sheets of ice and snow. Our mittened hands cupped against the cold, we sing of life, of hope coming flow, and meadow
Ugh.
birds join in our song of old.
Oh, that's the end of that. Next level. Spring. Right, these are huge mushrooms. I think we've entered the land of magic mushrooms. Oh, I wonder where it's going to spawn. Where the hell is that? It could be anywhere. Follow the lights. It's over here.
I remember, as a child, when my feet were wild and free, the world around me was so fresh to see, I thought no one could ever hold me back, as I ran joyfully and leapt the grassy track. I collected foxtails and picked the bluebells too, weaving them together with a joyful tune. I made idols of innocence and joy, in my childhood days, when life was a toy. But then I learned that choices set our bounds. We give them names and we revere them with sounds. We invent our limits and take them to heart. And that is how my life story did start.
Where is it? Where is the light? I don't see it. It must be over here. No? Where the hell is it? That's the one we already done, weren't it? It's got to be further back then. No? What? I can't see it, it's so bright. Oh, it is this one. For God's sake, I can't even see it. Whoa!
Spring is my beloved time of year, when foxglove, bluebells fill the meadow clear. Their beauty and grace bring a temperance so reverent, for I'm walking in a garden, seemingly innocent. Though we know this story of innocence will not last, still spring holds me and nothing can surpass. Her sanguine nights come alive with hopeful expectation, a dormant beauty with thunders of reticence and elation.
Oh, that's so wonderful. So the next one is right near the entrance, yes? Literally right here. Where is the light? It is so bright, I cannot see it. It gave me a fright.
As if unsure of her might, the languid roots of spring come to light, sallow in the vegetable black, slow but strong enough to bring back the warmth of summer and crack the stone. The scent of warm rain her heart is shown. A verdant whisper of sprouts is heard. Her tremulous love opens rivers and birds. In any event, the clouds she'll disperse, and by her light she'll never reverse.
The hell was that? Must be on the other side. No? Yes? Ooh, magic mushroom. We're going to talk about mushrooms now.
The winter we had waited, so anxious and tense, for spring's sweet fragrances to break the frost's offence. Her feast of lights and blooms a promise made to keep. She holds me in her beauty, for knowledge I must seek. She sings me sweetly to love, I must surrender here, in gentle propagation of the annual's cheer. Her strength unseen in sleep, when soil and sun conjoin, unites us in the glory of the season's grand design.
I don't get these last bits. They don't make sense. They don't even rhyme. I thought the whole point of it was supposed to be a poem. I think that was right at the beginning. Yes, it was.
Spring awakes. To me she brings a brilliant light and joy that sings. When rain descends, the world's alive, new life to us by nature's drive. When she dreams, she casts away the darkness and the rot of day. When she sings, her voice divine colours my world so sweet and fine. When she rises, in me she wakes, the sky anew, my soul she makes.
Next level. Ooh, we're in a town. Looks like a Viking town. It's a dead end. It's got a spawn right in the middle, right? Maybe not.
Dreams of glass and colours bright fill my heart with a wondrous sight. The potter's shop is a prism of light, sparkling gems of colour in sight. A vessel of each hue and hue, a liquid inside to view, mysteries of colour to explore, the potter's shop an ocular chore.
Now, where the hell is that? Oh, look, it's right around this corner. I think the light leads you to the way with the next point.
Sapphire phylacteries and emerald filters, ruby crucibles and cobalt crucifers, all connected with glass tubes in a maze that was a sight to amaze. I pestered him with questions so bold. What is this? What is that? Tell me what's in this one, I've been told. His words were cryptic, his focus intense. With thick glass lenses, his eyes did not flinch. He spoke with a vocabulary so grand, words I'd never heard and couldn't understand.
Don't tell me that's where the stairs were, where we just came from. So I'm going to go this way, because that's where the light was. Oh, look, it is this way.
Philosophia, a word I recall. He said it meant love of knowledge for all. A thick square bottle of sky blue he picked up. Peering through it, his thoughts began to set up. Dreams are gods of memory, he did say. Whispers of our world along the way. In a jar stood a liquid dark as night, darker than stars without any light.
And that's the end of that one to see. I'm gonna go this way. It is this way.
A mystery before me, I sought to understand. What was this darkness I could not comprehend? He spoke with such awe, his words ringing clear, that this black void seemed to be quite queer. He picked up a feather and dipped it within. As he told me what I saw was a chance to begin. Infinite possibilities, though I could not perceive. The word he wrote on the vellum was Genie, believe.
Believe, Genie, believe. Right outside someone's door. Is that person going to be happy with me just standing at the door? Looking at her. But where the hell is it? Huh? Oh, it's up there.
I awoke in the morning light. The sun was shining brightly. I pondered the genie and his word of the night. The stone was not a stone, he said, and with clarity I could see that it was something more than what it seemed to be. So I went my way, and with haste I did flee, away from the genie, to ponder and think, what could it be? Dreams and thoughts filled my head, and I felt a sudden glee. The stone was not a stone, I knew, for it was knowledge I could now see.
Oh, next level. Part 9. Father. Ooh, this looks interesting. It looks so beautiful. Shame they couldn't get the grass to actually be grass. It's just flat grass. Wonder if this has been imported from the PC. I think they actually had another version of this, because when I was typing it into Twitch, it looked like there was an older version of this game, and this looks like the remaster. I was going to say then, I can't get to it. Don't know why that dip is there, they could patch that. I think they need to patch that dip. Oh, look, it's right there. Oh, funny.
I remember that morning, in a dewy blue field. My parents were frantic, for my safety they'd plead. I rushed off to see the potter, for answers
Potter.
to seek. But all I found was a
Mr.
candle burnt
Potter.
down to its peak. The potter was writing. He didn't even look up. A chalice of clay lay broken and tattered in a cup. He said, "Go home, child, there's no more to see. You have all the answers that you'll ever need."
Oh my, we could jump off the edge. Where are we looking?
My father weaves with words of old, for tales of our kin to unfold. In the warp and woof of
There's a
every
huge
orchard
statue in that
and
background.
every basket and winter cap, he led me to the standing stones, where the seapods scraped along the stone. As I watched my father braid and weave, his stories of our kin I did receive. Silent hugs and a knowing look, my father shared his stories in a book.
In a book. Where's the book? Oh look, apparently I'm not even there. I don't exist. I have no body. I'm just a soul.
"Do you know why you are special, Lula?" said he with a task to explore. "Because I am the youngest," I guessed, though he laughed at my thoughts some more. He said, "There's something else that makes me rare," and he started to weave with some grass. Some are hunters, and some are foragers. Some are builders, and some are collectors. Just like my mother, a walker, born with a fierce curiosity to explore. Beyond the next horizon, his eyes shone on this gift I was
Sounds like she's some kind of zombie, the way they say it. The Walker. Don't tell me we've got to go back across the bridge. Oh, it's that way. It's near the entrance of where we started.
paused and looked at me, his eyes so full of pride, and spoke these words of wisdom that I still keep inside. You are unique, and something more, a weaver and a walker. Your destiny to make and create, a maker of your own maker. He then gave me a glass bracelet and a knowing look, as a reminder of the hidden depths that lay beneath the nook. Almost nothing is as it appears. So much more lies beneath, history and secrets, each one a part of the whole beneath.
The whole beneath. This must be the final circle. Actually, there could be one more. Right at the beginning.
He said this so calmly, with a twinkle in his eye, for I knew that no matter what, his words would never lie. The path I choose to take will shape the story of us all. To make sure it's a good one, I'd best take heed to the call. I'll make my own decisions. My path I shall make clear, and when I meet the genie, I'll have no cause to fear.
The genie!
What is this life but an introduction so long? The decisions I make will be where I belong.
Yeah, I know it. There's one more at the beginning. Of course there is. Just to make you walk that a little bit further from where you started. Oh, we're looking at the floor.
My father spoke of a genie long ago that was said to bring sweet fortune and woe. My mother, she heard of the story too, and soon she was searching for it, it's true. She longed to be a weaver, not a walker, but could find no way to become the talker. Feeling sad, she left one day to find the genie on her way. Did she find what she was looking for? Did the genie bring her a new life to explore? We'll never know until she returns, but I'm sure she found the genie's magical yearns.
Alright, next stage. Part 10, the Clockmaster. Well, this looks interesting with all these gears. We have moving gears. Oh, and we actually move faster. I'm guessing because this place is so big, they upped the speed. Beep, beep. Beep, beep, everybody. I'm a car. Vroom, vroom. So there's one more somewhere. Where's the last one at? What? How they got neon lights? Get out of here, bro. They don't even have electricity. Ooh, birthday balloons. This is so messed up. It's gonna be smack bang in the middle, ain't it? Where the hell is that? Oh, literally, I was going the right way. That's crazy.
The clockmaster had a dream to make machines that never tired,
Barbershop.
that could move and lift and clear and never got mired. He worked hard and made machines of steam, but the people didn't understand. They feared his strange dream. So he moved away to the city and made his machines there. The people still talked of him, though they were unaware that the clockmaster had made great things that changed the land. And his machines still hum today, an ever-present hand.
The Clockmaster. Oh shit. Is there going to be so many things in this area? Because that's why it's so big.
He caught me playing by the wheel and sat me down on a metal stump. He said, "I know you, Lula," in a gentle voice that was neither harsh nor gruff. He said, "You have the weaver's child. Your inquisitive mind is wild. We are not so very different, you and I." His words were warm, kind, and mild.
Where on earth is that hotel? Where's the hotel? Right in front of me. The pub.
The people may say he's insane. They fear his contraptions, though they can't explain.
Oh, there's a
He
blimp.
furrows his brow, his gaze to the town, where people go about their day up and down. In a hushed voice he says, with a smirk, what they really dread is the truth to uncover. The truth of who they really are. That knowledge deep down they would never dare. The machine nearby stops, curiosity in its eyes, as it looks upon them, as if to realize.
I don't know where all those chairs were. I can't remember. Nope. It's a blimp. So many blimps. It's like playing Bioshock. Blimp, 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 blimp. Oh, it's over there. Blimp. Wow.
Lula, you must know that life's not a show, that some may think is full of magic and woe. The truth is much simpler, with no room for quibble, for it's just the time and the right kind of fiddle that can bring about life. That's not some great riddle, it's natural and inevitable, not a trick of the middle. So don't be afraid of the machines and their noise, for life is not just a thing meant for boys, it's a force of nature, and nothing to fear, for with this knowledge we can move forward and persevere.
Ooh, the balloons. Where were the balloons at? I can't remember. Hello, balloons, where are you? I know you was in a corner somewhere. Balloon, where are you? Where the bloody hell are you? There you are. So you gotta be this way.
What they really fear in the face of their reflection is the thought that they too are a machine's conception. Though they think they are free, they are no more than a
They got
cat,
balloons.
unable to break out of their life's maze-like trap. He sighed, and then said as he walked away, "Lula, now go. Machines need work today." He looked back and said with a voice so wise, "Stay curious, Lula, and open your eyes. Explore and find the genie and never give in. Question it all. The power is within."
The gym ball. Literally right in front of me.
Question it all. I hear the voice in my head. My dreams of gods, the shaman said. Will their choices be the right ones made? Will the machines ever dream and take the time to learn, to choose, to be the kind of beings we all can see? It all sounds so absurd, I know, but still I must this thought bestow, that we must question, never cease, in the search for life's peace.
Is that it? That was quick. Some old banger. Those tires are a bit thin, ain't they? Jesus. I got a feeling that some of these vehicles are not going to be roadworthy. There's barely any grip on the tires.
Perhaps the clockmaster was mad, 'tis true. The stories of the shaman seemed so true. Should one dare to question what's been taught? Could it be that one'd go madly fraught? If I doubt the tales of the wise shamans, they may think me mad and wicked too. But there's one thing I know in my heart, that I'm not the one who's off the mark. So perhaps it's best if I just let be. The shamans are wise and can't be wrong. Let's trust their stories and leave it at that, and not question them, lest we become mad.
I think the text is getting a bit too slow. Well, ain't you a creepy fucker?
I dreamt of a carnival so bright, it came to our village one night.
Carnival!
The storm clouds loomed and winds did blow, tents and streamers to and fro. The hawker in his top hat cried, "Come one, come all and decide. Adventures or horrors you shall find. A game for $70, yours to bind." The people, with eyes so wide and blank, filled in slowly with no rank, they came to the tent of mystery, to test their wits and guile, you see.
Hey, that's the end of the level. Part 11. Stag. Achievement. Hello. Hello. There we go. I was going to say, where's the achievement? Slightly bit delayed on this level. Oh my god, there's so many. Are we in the water? We're in the water. We're doing so well. Ooh. Looks like Indians. Indian campfire. Ooh. Maybe. Where's the last one? Hello. Purple stuff. Hello. We've got the crystals. I have no idea where that is. It's right here, apparently.
Rushing through the forest, a stag in sight, my heart racing fast with a great delight, for memories of days of wandering free had come back to me in a wild reverie. The scent of the green so fresh in the air, the singing of birds, I could not help but stare. When, round the
I could have done a
corner,
bit better with that animation.
a stag was there, fleet-footed I found.
Now I'll be gone with you, dear. There's no reason for you to exist anymore. Where the hell was that? Hello? Light beam? Where are you hiding? Wonder if it is down there. I don't know where the beam is. Where on earth did that spawn? Hello? Where did you spawn? I can't see the beam. Game? Can you show me where the beam is, please? The hell? Oh, it's right here. Where's the beam? All the way up there. That's a bit high, ain't it? Jesus. I think someone messed up there.
A stag so stricken, fear
The
and
fuck
pain,
is that?
an arrow piercing through his frame. He stumbled to the ground at my feet, his breathing laboured, no reprieve. The Fletcher's shot was not so true. How far had he before he fell, his chest now heaving, fighting death? How long before his last breath?
Oh no, they shot the old deer.
I stroked his fur and whispered lies, that all would soon be fine. His eyes were pleading to the skies, but he could not survive this time. An exhalation, and he was still. The world was cloaked in grief. Why did I have to bear the will and witness his relief?
Got a feeling that deer's gonna die. Why is the light so high?
I have held the dying in my arms, so frail and pale, their eyes so dim, no more their tale. My faith in fate, it had been shattered. No gods, no heaven, no afterlife mattered. The shamans had lied to make us content, no divine power to make us repent. My broken heart, it could not mend. The pain of life, it would never end. Such falsehoods that deceive and hurt make us live life in low alert, making us think the present is not worth a dime, as if we're waiting for a future time. We pass the days in idle reverie, hoping for more, but life passes quickly. The moments we have all fleet away, and we've nothing left to show for our day. I've now realized faith is a cruel lie that tricks us into believing that nothing can die. But life is fleeting and moments will pass, and nothing will stay in our grasp.
Back to the bloody mess.
The world may be broken, but still they persist. Their minds are closed and empty, not knowing what they miss. No truth can touch them, though it's right before their eyes. They wander through life, believing their own lies. For they fear death, knowing of its certain end. The truth they deny, a journey they pretend. Without knowledge, they wander through life in a daze. Loving themselves, they wander in a maze.
Alright, next level. Mud and blood. Oh, this looks all fancy. The one behind here, of course there is. Oh, what? I can't jump down? It's not fair. Ooh, what is this? That looks so fancy. What is down this way? That is the way I went. You can tell that one of them is going to be that statue, can't you? It's like a figure of 8. There's one more to go. 2 more to go. Right, I wonder where the first one's going to spawn. In front of the statue, probably. Ew, where is that? I got no idea. Oh, it's behind me. Funny. Wow, it's so dark.
I remember the sight of the sun, so bright and bold. As I stepped out of the dark and into the cold, the sky was so vast with no bounds in sight, a world of pure bliss with clear blue so bright. We trod on the land with pelts to keep warm, our senses alive, so much to explore. The smoke rose around us in plumes so high, like inky rivers flowing to the sky.
Damn, the music's loud. Where the hell is that? I didn't even go to that area. Looks like it's up high. Maybe this way. It is this way.
I recall when cities were built and blades drawn from the rocks of a cavern so clear and so strong, the clang of the smithy and heat of his fire, burning the iron until it was red hot with desire. The eyes of those around, black and so deep, were filled with knowledge they'd gathered in heaps, from the rain of the spring that shaped their domain, and filled their hands with a light that was so plain.
Oh, the fancy drawings on the wall now. We got some fancy drawings. But we're not looking at the fancy drawings, are we? We're looking down the bit where we came from. And then you go to the fancy drawings. Stupid.
When we'd adorn the night with sacred fire, auroras of embers to spark and inspire. When the moon's light was our guide and its sign, we'd make sure to honor its power divine. With the dawn of each day, we'd seek out the stars to follow their paths and learn from their bards. We'd use our knowledge to craft wonders, to connect the lunar cycles and announce.
I think the music might need turning down, even though they're both at the same thing. The music's a little bit ridiculous. Which one is it? Maybe that one. Let's do both. Don't really need to hear the sound of me walking, do you? Wait, the music's still loud. So there's no music. Maybe I need to turn it up then. The music just seems so loud. Why is there no music volume? Crazy.
Look into the light, child.
I recall the prayers of loyal steeds on marble cut with blood-filled creeds, the scent of stallions hot and sweaty, with madness wild and veins so netty. We crushed the grass and did not care, our fear seen in angel bones we'd tear. The wind was strict and had its way, it brought us rules, no time to play.
I was just about to say, where's those stairs? Because I don't remember. They need a music volume, because that's ridiculous.
Here, hunger matters, when laws of old are done, from rocks forbidden new dreams begun. Springs in the desert appear, and behold, occult eyes are bound with a story to be told. Monks of all kinds, they gather in place, tears streaming down as they sing and they pray, a mantra of life and a living belief. Here thirst matters, just like hunger and grief.
East Asia Soft, can we please get a volume bar for the music? Thank you. because that is way too loud.
The city's once bright streets were now a cesspit of disease. All its golden walls now cracked and split with ease. The roads were made of tar, no bread to eat, mustard weeds trampled down by the elite's fleet. Armoured locusts, beetles and mantids that prey, a source of terror, dross and dismay. The military parading in cloven hooves, an army of pestilence no one can prove.
Human. It's basically what the Gears of War locusts say. Let me just quickly turn our voice up all the way. I knew there was going to be one with a statue. It was so obvious.
Look into the lights.
This weary dirt, we came to seek relief from disobedience. With hot anvil's heat, we forged a golden light, flames burning bright, to speak the word of silence, vast and deep. The mouth of forever opened wide its maw, across hot dunes, an ever-changing floor, a history we found, forgotten in halls, woven with contempt, and plucked apart no more.
No more. Seriously, you're gonna send me back where I just came from? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it was where I came from. Stop putting me in the same damn place, Jesus.
A stone is history, from the cool shade of palms, from old men's whispers, stories of outlanders. We have our roots of mud and blood, memories of blue marches, swaying grasses, a floral abundance like a vivid mass. These stories, a bludgeoning device, let us remember what we did not live, so that our history may be preserved, and new generations can thrive.
Really? Now I've got to go all the way up here. Yeah, I can't take a shortcut of the rocks. It's not fair. I don't even know where that bridge was. Where is that wooden bridge? It's there. Ah.
Look into the lights.
The tales of seraphs with wings so divine, their kingdom beyond the muddied sky, cream-coloured in light and sweet honeycomb wine, floating in parades in splendour so high. Of trees and grand oaks they whisper in awe, covering the forests with a verdant shawl, but still they yield to the thunder's roar, hoping in the sun's golden rays they'll scroll.
Hey, hopefully that music doesn't come back now, because that was annoying. Jesus, that was loud. Part 13. Fever Dream.
Reum. Reum. Reum.
Ew, what are they? They look like eggs. Oh no, they're skulls. Holy damn. Are they going to talk about that? I want to know the history of why there's skeletons. Let's go and have a look, because that's probably where it's going to spawn. Nope, I ain't got a clue where that is. I think that's the beginning. Talk about these skulls. I want to know. Was that the beginning? Kinda. Where's the light? There it is.
What I have seen, I can't forget. A vision of a people met, a sky of broken shards, an end so hard to bear. They held on to hope until no one was left. The end was a slow burn of a life so bereft. A vision of the future, a fever dream, fragments of memory, yet not of me. The final moments of a people doomed, a long drawn-out whimper of life so consumed.
Now we get to talk about the skulls. So what happened to those guys? I want to know. Did something happen? Is that why everyone's in the sky?
I saw fields of death, a merciless sight, flags of fire burning bright, millions of souls all gathered round, kneeling, praying without a sound. Hope that blinded made them blind to the truth they couldn't find. A young mother looking up, trying to shield her infant from the cup. Her tears the only water I saw. Hope had failed her, that I saw.
Oh. Now we're going back up again. It's an interesting building. Where was that building even? Is it right at the top? It is right at the top. We gotta go up, 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 up.
The snow falls on a stilled world. The beauty it does not unfurl.
Oh, look
The
at that
light
bridge.
of life a distant spark.
Floating bridge.
The gloom of death a heavy mark.
It's amazing that don't
The life
collapse.
that once was here is now a frozen, silent sphere. No more the birds will sing and soar. The world is still forevermore. The snow that falls a silent tear. For all that's lost, a sad career. A hush has fallen, a great repose. A frozen tomb, no one knows.
I'm really surprised that bridge doesn't fall. Seeing that it's got no support in the middle. Oh, it's literally right here. What the hell?
There is no greater love than to be remembered, a gift that can bring us near eternity. For those who fear the end of life's bright ember, imagination helps us cross that boundary. We can't comprehend an absence of imagination, a world of no thought, sound, or sensation. So we seek to ignore the great unknown and deny death's finality with its own throne.
And that is the end of that. Wow, that level was quick. Jesus. Bloom. Level 16. Level 14, I mean. No. Level 15. Yes, this is level 15. It's so snowy. It's supposed to go down. Snowy. And now I'm guessing I've got to go back up. It's so snowy! Are we going to see a wolf? They like the snow. How the hell do I get to that last one? There's 2 ways you can go. And there we are. And the first one is in the middle of nowhere. Okay, game, it's all the way over there. Now, can I just use my jetpack and hover over? It'd be so nice. Cross the bridge. Wait, it's over there. How do I get to it? Unless it's down below. I don't think it is down below, but we're gonna try. It is not down below. So how the hell do I get to it then? What? Unless it was right at the top where I first went. How do we get to it, game? It's got to be around this way, surely. No, it's a dead end. What? How the hell do we get to it then? Bruh. Yo! I was kind of glitching then. I don't think I was supposed to be doing that. I don't know how to get to it. There is no lights that way. The lights lead that way. And there's only 2 ways this way. How the hell do I get to it then? Did I miss a path somewhere? Wait.
There we go.
What? Bro. Invisible floor. No wonder why I didn't know how to get to it.
A moment of such beauty and grace, a flower so small in its place, a bloom of 4 petals so fair, amidst the frozen garden so bare. The sun shone warm, the birds did sing, a reminder of life's precious thing. A crack in stone, a sign of woe, yet the flower bravely did grow, a ray of hope on a winter's day, a sign of life that must not fade away.
Well, that was a quick story. Ain't that the same place?
Kneeling by a snow-white flower, I paused in awe, astounded by its power. In a world of frozen nothingness, It seemed so delicate, so helpless. But something deep within its core must have enabled it to endure. The harshness of the elements, and against all odds, it was sent. It's not a trick of some mysterious fate, but a fortunate incident of nature's state. Like life itself, it's not quite magical, but wonderful nonetheless that it's here at all.
It's here, that's all. Across the invisible bridge. Woo!
Riddle me this. I'm oft confused. The shaman's teaching seems abstruse. I've seen a birth and death, both real, which isn't part of the god's dream deal. The world around us, we can see, is natural, not an entity. But still I ponder o'er this thought. The flower I saw made me distraught.
Where the hell's that?
Right in front of us.
My thoughts I dare not share. They say I'm wrong, for to challenge their shamans is not strong. They'd think I had lost sight of the divine, and that reverence towards life I do not find. But I do seek the beauty of a flower so small, that amidst a garden freezes and yet stands tall, a sign of life that I can clearly see. It's a profound reverence I wholeheartedly feel.
Looks like right in between where it splits.
Life is a marvel, a feat of chance, so rare, so precious, given to us by circumstance. It didn't have to be, yet here it stands, a testament to time and its mysterious hands. It's not some grand design, no fate divine, but a quirk of nature, its beauty so fine. For life is a champion, a force to be reckoned, a feat of the cosmos, an enigma beckon.
So that is near the other bridge.
Tucked between two realms of emptiness so grand, a brief shining moment here to take a stand. Life, so rare, so beautiful it sings, in me a joy, my heart forever clings. To never squander a moment, however fleeting, this one chance to life I am now meeting. We live and laugh, learn and grow old. Love, death, between them we can be bold. Let us make it beautiful. This chance we are granted. We'll seize this life, and with it be enchanted.
We are going down. Or we're going back to the beginning.
Though storms may assail and darkness consume, I do not despair. My fate is determined, and I will go where I'm steered. Though I may not know what I'll find at the end of my road, I know that I've lived. and that is my gift bestowed. Through pain, sorrow and joy I have lived life to the hilt. I have loved and I've laughed. I have given and been split. Though the end may be near, I shall not rue the day, for I've had this one chance to live life my own way.
And that is the end of that chapter. Final chapter, chat. Genie, are we going to finally see it? Ooh! This looks fancy. Oh, I'm walking so slow. Are we finally going to see the genie? Looks like there's only 3. What is that contraption? Are we finally going to see the genie? Have we got to plug it in?
The genie stands so still, yet alive and organic. The wizard too, his voice I hear again, speaking from unmoving lips. I understand my journey has brought me to the mountain of fire, where the genie stands, mysterious and dire. I am Lula. Here I stand, before the genie's eye, ready for the challenge, whatever it may be why.
Genie in a bottle.
In facing the shadows of your soul, you have found strength, found hope and grown. The answers you sought, they're in you whole. And you've gathered all the shards, now you're not alone. The wizard who sought to bring you down is still wandering on a longer road. He thought it was easy, but he's been found. And now you can touch the genie. Your program has been foretold.
So many circles.
I asked him of the genie.
Oh, we finally get to see ourselves.
Explained with care. The computational construct, a processor was there. He'd introduce a packet of data with Lula.
Why couldn't you do that throughout the whole entire
My
game?
first moment was before I chose the path I'd claim. He told me that the genie could help with information flow. It'd organize the data and run the program we know. It'll be my guide and helper with answers I require. It'll make my life much easier with no need to perspire.
And now we've disappeared again. Wait, where did that other thing go? One of them disappeared.
Lula heard the words of the sage, that she had the power that could engage to create a world of her own will that would manifest with a touch of a seal. Her mother and father, and Rafiso too, would be in the world that she'd make anew. She'd lay her hand on the genie and decide what would be real, and the program would abide. Back to your home, your village so true, your mother and father are waiting for you. A program is set to run endlessly. The joy of reuniting will bring you glee.
It's gonna kill her, ain't it? 'Cause I reckon her parents are dead. Starting to wonder. Look at that graphics. Amazing. What a nice background.
Once a program, but now so free, to laugh, to learn, and love to be. Run anywhere, no need to pause, to live a life, no need to cause. The other wizard will be gone, verify the bug and move on. Thankful for the journey here, no more thoughts of fear, my dear.
Jesus, got another circle.
My hand was trembling as I touched the genie's side. Its warmth was like a dream, and I felt alive. The fantasy I'd built was suddenly real. Forgetting that it once was code, I did not feel. I'd be with my parents soon, I knew inside. A freedom and joy to be shared side by side. A tale of magic I'd soon be able to tell, for I had released a genie from a magical spell. Not all my lines may end with a rhyme, but let
That's what I
it
said.
begin once upon a time.
I said that it didn't always end with a rhyme. Is that it? Oh, I thought we were going to actually see something. Oh well, there you go. That's your 100%. Done and dusted. I thought we were going to see something right at the end. So amazing. Like that, look, an angel just come out of nowhere and zap me up into the sky or something. I will take you where your parents have died. Testers? Why can't I be a tester? Make me a tester. I will stream your game and show the whole world. Special thanks to my family. Thank you for playing.